Welcome to USA Insight, your destination for intriguing American stories. Now, let's dive into today's topic.
In the heart of Starkville, Mississippi, on a fateful Mother's Day in 2003, 13-year-old Tyler Edmonds eagerly awaited a trip to the beach with his beloved sister Christy. Unbeknownst to him, a dark cloud loomed over their family, one that would shatter their lives forever. As Tyler sat in the back seat, his excitement was abruptly interrupted by a chilling noise emanating from their home. Oblivious to the tragedy unfolding, he enjoyed the sun-soaked day at the beach. But when Christy's phone rang on their way back, a pall fell over the car. The news was devastating. Joey Fulgham, Christy's estranged husband, had been found dead. Christy quickly became the prime suspect. The couple's tumultuous relationship had been fodder for local gossip, especially after a revealing appearance on the Montel Williams show, where Christy had aired their marital issues. As whispers of infidelity and jealousy filled the air, the police turned their attention to her, but Christy had a plan that would ensnare her innocent brother. 2 days after the murder, Tyler was brought into the sheriff's office under the pretense of answering a few questions. As he sat alone in the interrogation room, the atmosphere shifted from benign to sinister. The officers, determined to extract a confession, revealed Christy's shocking claim. She had accused Tyler of being the mastermind behind Joey's murder. Tyler, confused and terrified, protested his innocence. "I don't believe that," he exclaimed, but the police were relentless. They brought Christy into the room, shackled and sobbing. "Tyler, they're going to kill me. You have to help me," she pleaded. In a moment of panic, fearing for his sister's life, Tyler agreed to take the blame, believing it would shield her from the death penalty. What followed was a harrowing confession, recorded and used as damning evidence against him. Outside the interrogation room, his mother, Sharon, anxiously searched for her son, unaware of the nightmare unfolding within. When the jury heard the confession, they were swayed by the emotional weight of a brother's supposed betrayal. As the trial progressed, the courtroom became a battleground of manipulation and deceit. Tyler's attorney, Jim Wade, fought valiantly against a system that seemed determined to crush the innocent. The prosecution painted Tyler as a cold-blooded killer, while Christy remained silent, invoking her Fifth Amendment rights. The jury, swayed by the confession and the emotional plea of a grieving family, delivered a verdict that would change Tyler's life forever: guilty of capital murder. Tyler was sentenced to life without parole. In the cold confines of a juvenile facility, he endured unimaginable horrors, stripped of his childhood and innocence. "The death penalty would be better than this," he lamented as he faced the grim reality of his confinement. But hope flickered in the darkness. Sharon, a fierce advocate for her son, sacrificed everything to fight for his freedom. She poured her life savings into his defense, determined to prove his innocence. "What is your child's life worth?" she often asked herself as she navigated the treacherous waters of the legal system. Years passed, and the relentless pursuit of justice finally bore fruit. Jim Wade uncovered a critical error. The pathologist who had testified against Tyler was uncertified. In 2007, the court overturned Tyler's conviction, but the state offered him a plea deal for manslaughter, a tempting escape from his nightmarish existence. Yet Tyler, fueled by a fierce desire for justice, rejected the deal, ready to face a new trial. The second trial was a roller coaster of emotions. Christy, now facing her own charges, was brought in as a witness against Tyler, but she refused to cooperate, her silence echoing in the courtroom. The prosecution leaned heavily on Tyler's confession, but Wade countered with evidence that contradicted the narrative. The blood spatter evidence, the lack of motive, and the inconsistencies in Christy's story began to unravel the case against Tyler. After hours of deliberation, the jury returned with a verdict of not guilty. The relief washed over Tyler like a wave, a moment he had prayed for during his darkest days. "God is good," he whispered, tears streaming down his face as he embraced his mother. But the aftermath of this ordeal left scars that would never fully heal. Tyler moved away from Mississippi, seeking a fresh start, determined to redefine his identity. He became an emergency medical technician and a passionate advocate for children's rights within the legal system, fighting to ensure that no child would endure the same fate he had.
Thank you for joining us on USA Insight. If you enjoyed today's story, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more captivating American tales.